nights that'll last into the weekend.
Thanks for starting your week with the Weather Channel. I'm Jen Carfagno.
I'm Dr. Greg Postel, of course, from coast to coast. We are here to get you ready for what's ahead in your day.
What a gorgeous scene behind us here. I mean, one good thing about the clash of the seasons is that we get beautiful views like we've got in North Georgia. It's a little bit of fog, a little bit of sun, kind of dancing together to give us these gorgeous morning views.
That is a great sight. That's reminiscent of fall. Of course, It is fall meteorologically.
Yeah.
With the cool nights, you get the fog, sunrise, warms up during the day. It's pretty nice.
It's a nice start to the day because you know this is not going to last. It's not going to be a cloudy day, right? The sun is up there, and as soon as it all kind of breaks through, spectacular.
It really is. That's a great looking shot right there.
Yeah.
North Georgia's beautiful, isn't it?
Really.
Well, you know what? Some folks are ready for the rest of fall, of course, including our favorite buddy in Michigan. I love this. The snowman cam in Gaylord, Michigan. Look at this. 54 degrees, no snow yet.
No.
But it's coming.
So I heard that there was snow this weekend in the Keweenaw Peninsula in Michigan. Like maybe not measurable snow. I saw a video of it, so it happened. There were flakes.
Did you see his jersey? I think it's a Detroit Lions jersey. No?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And they lost yesterday.
They did? I thought they were like the team now.
They kind of are, but they still lost to the Green Bay Packers.
Your Packers.
They did. I know, right? How about that? Packers played well.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we've had some weather issues lately. Obviously not up here, but let's see. I missed it on Thursday. There was a big lightning delay in Philly.
Oh, yeah. Lightning has actually been a player in the NFL and college football games.
Yes.
Delaying games all over the place.
Yes, changing game times. We're going to have to follow the weather. And, of course, Monday Night Football tonight. We'll take a look at the weather in Chicago as well. But it's a manic Monday in today's big deal. Things are going to change in a big way this week. Thanks for starting your week with the Weather Channel. I'm Jen Carfagno.
And I'm Dr. Greg Postel, of course, from coast to coast. We're here to get you ready for what's ahead in your day.
I happen to like Mondays.
Yeah, you know what? Worst for me are Sunday evenings because it's that anticipation of Monday.
I love a good-looking Monday morning, and we've had some really pretty mornings here in North Georgia this weekend and even today. We had this fog just kind of nestled in. This is such a classic fall way for the atmosphere to be.
You know, this is very close to Ringgold, Georgia, and they saw the fog on the horizon as well. Kind of, I don't know, brings back those fall themes of Halloween.
Yes,
pumpkin patches.
But you know the sun is just waiting above for the fog to clear.
Nice.
And then there it is. And then when it does, you're going to have a gorgeous day.
Yes, and it is so true. Like we talked about this, like flying into an airport or leaving an airport with a fog deck, you get out of it real quick and all of a sudden it's blue sky.
Yeah.
We're going to have that later on today across much of Georgia.
It's already there. It's
already there. Right. So some folks are ready, of course, for the best of fall, including our favorite buddy in Michigan. Check this out here. This is the the snowman cam in Gaylord, Michigan, where he's wearing a Detroit Lions jersey, Jen.
Yeah. Is that a problem for you?
No, it's fine. I love him. He's great. It's just he lost to the Packers yesterday.
So, but what if they'd won, Greg? Because you're a Packers fan.
We would celebrate the Detroit snowman here then.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, good.
Celebrate winners.
Well, temperatures have been steadily climbing in the 50s, now actually nearly 60.
Yep.
And we're warming up this week. That's it's a big story. But you mentioned football.
Yep.
The thing is, football has been really interrupted by the weather a lot this weekend.
Yes, a lot. College games, high school games, NFL games, all of them had to deal with weather some way or another.
We do have Monday Night Football in Chicago, and we will take a look at that forecast coming up. But first, it's a manic Monday in today's big deal. Less of a threat for heavy rain in the coastal towns in the southeast today, but not a great beach day either way. We're taking a live look now at St. Simon's Island in Georgia and Kitty Hawk in North Carolina, where it's been breezy. There's a chance for coastal flooding. Kitty Hawk, I feel like your whole summer has been this northeast breezy conditions, and we have it again today. But there's another big concern we got to talk about here, and that is the king tides. So let's get into it. That's why these coastal flood advisories are up in South Carolina, all of Georgia, northern Florida, coastal flood advisories, and they're not all day. It's actually a couple hours before and then after high tide is when we're going to be feeling the impact. So what are the king tides? Well, basically it occurs when you've got the orbits of the Earth, Moon, and Sun all aligned. That's called syzygy. But there's something even greater happening, which is you've got that alignment around the time of perigee, when the moon is at its closest approach in its elliptical orbit. Now, it's not exact right now. Actually, perigee is going to happen on Wednesday. The full moon was yesterday. So we're very close, but it could be worse. And actually, the full moon that comes our way in early October will probably be worse with these king tides. But it happens every year. It's a seasonal high tide cycle. It occurs about 6 to 8 times a year. And usually these fall ones are typically some of the worst in terms of the highest departure from the predictions when it comes to the high tides. What could make it worse, actually, is when the weather plays a role. An onshore wind, for example. And we do have that with that wind coming in from the northeast and the Outer Banks, showed you Kitty Hawk and Duck. Those are some of the spots dealing with that all the way down through coastal areas of Georgia and northern Florida. That northeast wind is almost a direct onshore wind, so it can cause additional problems. And it's breezy out there. That wind is definitely on the stronger side along the coast, especially 20, even 25 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour possibility up here at Virginia Beach. We're going to be feeling that today, again tomorrow, and even into Wednesday. So a lot of these coastal concerns will last at least until Wednesday, maybe actually even until Thursday. And then after that, we'll start to see things relax a little bit. But for Duck, the times of concern is around high tide, a little before, a little after. At 8:39 tonight, your high tide, so maybe starting about 6:30, you start to watch those areas that could deal with some flooding. And remember, most of the time it's saltwater flooding, so you do not want to drive through that. It's not good for your car. You don't want to send it into people's yards. That's not good either. Another little side effect, Greg, is that we also have a higher rip current risk, combination of the king tides and the onshore flow. And you see that here at our beaches in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, in an atmosphere and an ocean that does not have a hurricane in it. So
perfect.
Exactly. So you know what? There are parts of the tropical world that do have a hurricane.
When we look at South Florida and when they pick up rain, well, we are in the rainy season. And it's very obvious when you look at the averages when it comes to just what we expect. So these are the averages for Fort Lauderdale. And you can see how we get much more rain in May, June, July, August, and even September, we average 8 inches of rainfall. Now let's compare that to what we've been getting. You saw the big towers that we're supposed to be getting in the summertime in our rainy season. That just hasn't been happening. And really, even in the dry season, we really didn't get much rainfall. So every single month we've been below average here, and really significantly during the rainy season, got about half what you would expect in the month of June and July, August, below average. And now in September, well, we're midway through. Let's see how we are doing. We've had about 3 inches of rain. It's been good, right? We've been working, Mother Nature has been working on trying to maybe make up for some lost time. But we are still really significantly below average. Fort Lauderdale, more than 14 inches below average. Tampa, we've had our fair share of rain here. So I would say we're doing okay there. But Tallahassee, about 4 inches below average. Miami, we're running more than 8 inches below average. The only spot above is Orlando, and we keep seem to be getting the rainfall there. Let's focus in on Fort Lauderdale. I mean, in the past week or 2 weeks, we've done pretty good with some bigger rainstorms. They've caused problems, as you've seen the videos of, but we just picked up 2 inches of rain over the weekend, close to 2 inches of rain before that. And over the past 7 days, throughout this entire area, remember, Miami needs rain too, we've been getting pockets of heavy rainfall. So all these spots in yellow and orange, more than 3 to even 5 inches of rainfall. And in the forecast, we could easily double that in a very widespread way. We've got many spots getting about 3 to 5 inches of rain from West Palm and Boca all the way down through Miami and Fort Lauderdale, right in the middle of that as well. So to time it out for you, you're wondering, is it going to rain all day, every day? Well, we've got a lot of rain chances. This is today, throughout the day. That boundary is stuck in place. And so the overnight time frame will be probably our quietest time, but it'll start back up pretty quickly through the afternoon, and we'll see showers and thunderstorms, a lot of lightning. And again, these could all be bringing some very heavy downpours. And those are usually the problem showers. When you get the big rainfall rates and it causes problems out there, really adding up the rainfall very quickly, that can lead to flooding. We've got a bigger than 50 or 60% chance of rain. In fact, 80 or 90% chance of rain throughout the entire week. as we near the peak of hurricane season, there is still time for South Florida to make a dent in that deficit. We see big rain often come from tropical systems, but we know we don't need a tropical influence to see big-time rainfall totals. You might remember these images from the April 2023 flash flood event that brought this historic flooding to Fort Lauderdale after more than 2 feet of rain in just 12 hours. In fact, this event helped the city pick up more than 100 inches of rain that year, the only year the city has done that without some kind of tropical intervention or influence. Now, we're not forecasting this kind of thing, but just knowing that we can get some bigger rainfall events, the bigger rainfall rates, which can lead to the heavy rain concerns. And when we look ahead at September, and the Climate Prediction Center has possibly above average for Central and South Florida. The pattern that we're in right now is likely to continue going beyond this week into next week. Now we've got still possibly above average. So we don't see signs of fronts coming through and drying things out here. And I think that's maybe the most important part of this forecast, is that we're likely to keep this rainy regime going. Greg.
Yep. And don't forget to check out Go to the Beach. Jen, that's kind of what you were getting at.
I love the fall
at
the beach. And in Florida does make a difference because the water temperature stays really warm.
Yeah.
Well into fall.
For sure.
Well, you can keep your comments coming. We'll share them on the show.
I got some.
Keeping the pool heated up.
There you go.
Well, thanks for starting your week with the Weather Channel. I'm Jen Carfagno.
And I'm Dr. Greg Postel. And of course, from coast to coast, we're here to get you ready for what may be ahead in your day.
One good thing about the clash of the seasons is the beautiful views that we can get, like here in North Georgia, where the fog and the sun got together to create this gorgeous start to the day.
One of my favorite places in all of the world, besides Flin Flon, Manitoba, is Ringgold, North Georgia. It's Ringgold. It's a beautiful place. And this is nearby there, where you have the mountains, the rolling hills, the farmland, and on cool, clear nights, hit the fog.
Dare I ask why?
Flin Flon?
Ringgold.
Sasquatch has been apparently inhabiting some of the areas, and I'm kidding, I have no idea. North Georgia's beautiful. They have great wine country, by the way.
That also didn't surprise me about the Sasquatch. So what I love about scenes like this is how the sun is there, ready, and waiting.
It's waiting for us.
It's waiting for us.
And it's waiting to evaporate the fog. And then leave us with clear blue skies. That's what's happening over Georgia right now. We got the sun out, clear blue skies. It's beautiful.
Yes. Now, some folks are ready for the best of fall, including our favorite buddy in Michigan, all dressed up for football.
Oh, look at this.
He says Lions fan. So all the teams are changing their jerseys this year to be weather related?
I don't know.
Well, not all, but a few. I think the Bills. Did you watch the Bills games last night?
I did.
Did they wear the new jerseys? I didn't watch.
I didn't see it. I think they were wearing the older jerseys.
Oh.
Help me out here, our producer Dwayne.
Okay, no, he said no. No. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
They're like a cold front or something.
I saw that.
Minnesota has new ones. There was another team too, like very weather influenced.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, like, for the show, wear weather influenced outfits.
Clothing. I like it. I like it. Weather had a big influence at the games this week. So obviously the weather here, fine. But we had the Georgia game.
We did.
Yeah, that was affected by the weather.
Interrupted.
On Thursday, the Eagles game.
It's a habit now. Mother Nature.
It's now a habit, right?
Mother Nature doesn't want those games to be underway, does she?
We do have Monday Night Football in Chicago. We'll take a look at your forecast. But first, it's a Manic Monday in today's big deal. We love PCB.
Florida Gulf Coast.
There you go. Well, no matter which season you prefer, Weather Channel Live has you covered. Felicia Combs and Chris Bruin take you coast to coast and to the beach at the top of the hour.